Hello, I'm Jashykins, and welcome to my review of the pilot episode of the new show called The Following. Now, I'm a Liam Neeson fan, so I sort of have to get this out of my system at the beginning, or else it'll just be disastrous with these jokes going on throughout the review. But Maggie Grace is in the pilot, and there's worries that she'll get captured again, and hey, no big deal, if she gets into trouble, Liam Neeson can always get her out. And then once, Maggie Grace's character is taken, they worded it slightly differently, but I think they do use the word taken. So in other words, she was taken. And then Maggie, if you're new to my reviews, they're always laden with spoilers. So if you don't like spoilers, then I was a little too late, but major spoilers ahead or some such shit. But Maggie Grace's character is killed off, and I'm thinking of it, then I look at the IMDb boards for The Following, and there's little jokes about where was Liam Neeson in all this. So it's yeah. But all kidding aside, Maggie Grace dying, I was shocked. Okay, I watched, some of the promos going by on the TV, and didn't really see her, or at least didn't notice her. I don't think she was there anyways. But yeah, I saw her name. She's a semi-big name person, or at least she's a person who's been in movies before, so okay, this is a nice surprise. I'll get to see her throughout the series. Yes! And then, she's captured, and oh, she's probably going to die, but I'm no, she can't die. She's fucking Maggie Grace, if there's any, she has to survive. And she's dead. She died, and they don't, have another character tell you that, hey, this character is dead, so that maybe later on in the series, she can come back. Nope. They show her body hanging from a rope with, her eyes cut out. Yeah. But let's get to, I guess you would say, the meat of the review. Holy fucking shit, this show was disturbing. I mean, I know it's on a channel like FX, so it's how it's not the worst it could be. But holy fuck, it does manage to create a really good atmosphere, and there's enough, blood and guts for what can be allowed to draw you in. So yeah, a minor warning. If you're going to watch this show and you're just watching this review, not minding any fucking spoilers, yeah, if you don't like blood and guts, even though this is just on TV, you might be a tad bit disturbed. I'm not talking about those people who watch Saw movies. Because, hey, that's fucking Saw, and there's nothing on a channel like FX that could really fucking gross them out. But, those of you who are squeamish, I mean really fucking highly squeamish, you might not like this show. Even though it has a good plot and good characters, the fact is Okay, besides Maggie Grace's death, which to me was more really sticks in my mind because I didn't expect her to fucking die so fucking soon. And that's the reason her death has probably scarred me for fucking life. But I would say the most gruesome scene for this show, this episode, I should say, was that they were looking into one of the crazy guy's followers and his house. You know, they look at a bunch of missing dog posters all over his fucking, refrigerator. And then, they look on his computer and the guy has one of him holding a cute little puppy and like, say hi. Then they go downstairs. It's always a good thing to do, and I think, well, they go into the closet. I don't know if they go downstairs at that moment. I know they do later in the show. But they go into this room, and it's all bloody, and, it's where the guy practiced carving on fucking dogs. And, this might seem bad enough because, well, you can't really see the dog parts all that well, or maybe I was just, blocking shit out of my mind. I love dogs, okay? Dogs and cats, I can't choose between them. They're just so adorable, so this scene was highly disturbing to me. But, you don't really see much of a dog. You sort of see a dog on a table. You assume it's dead, and suddenly it rears its head up, whining. Like, what the fuck's happening? Why? Why? And it's like, what the fuck? And yeah, that's a fucking disturbing scene. As I said, I like dogs, so that scene was disturbing to me. And okay, for these people that think I should tell a plot, but this pilot starts off with Kevin Bacon's character called Ryan Hardy, who had previously gotten the crazy guy Joe Carl, I don't know, I can't remember how to pronounce his fucking name. Let's call him Joe. Put Joe away. Managed to get evidence, I guess, to put him away. Wakes up and, through the course of the pilot, Ryan is forced into, confronting Joe again. And at the end, when they're discussing shit, Joe goes, the reason I killed Maggie Grace's character was because I'm writing my sequel, and there needs to always be an incident where that drives the hero forward, and my hero has to be a flawed hero. And so, our crazy guy for this show, Joe, is writing a fucking book, and so it's sort of at least funny to me how, now that can explain, I guess, cliche or cheesy things, because he's writing a fucking book. At least that's how it seemed to me when it's like, flawed hero, inciting incident. So yeah, I liked it because I like Joe being obsessed with Edgar Allan Poe and doing bad shit and saying insane things because of it. Because Poe's right is fucking insane. I mean, very dark and creepy. So yeah. And of course, the crazy killer has to be an English professor. Because those of you who are in college and run into us English majors, we're fucking insane. I'm not really helping my case here, am I? But anyways, long story short, the following pilot, it shows that this show has a good amount of promise to it. It's compelling, it grips you, and it makes you care. And maybe it isn't perfect, but by God, I just love this pilot. I'm at the show Last Resort, which I have been saying is, a good show shouldn't be canceled. The following fucking better not be canceled. Because, Last Resort is sort of dwindled down as its only season came and nearly went. Well, Thursday will be the going part. But the following, it seems there's so much fucking promise in this show. I cannot wait till next week and the week after that, and I really hope it does get more than one season, because if the rest of the series is along the qualities of this fucking pilot, it should be an awesome ass show. And I have been Jashykins, owner at jashykins.blogspot.com. If you, for whatever reason, want to contact me outside of YouTube or my blog, you can contact me at facebook.com/JashykinsFanpage or on Twitter at Jashykins, and we can, talk about the following. Talk about what you liked about the pilot, what you didn't like, if you're excited for more episodes, if you're just going to quit. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share, favorite, whatever. If you're watching this on my blog, thank you just for watching. And, share amongst your friends. And before I go, I have to say again, this pilot was fucking great. It definitely shows that the following has potential. And until next video, goodbye.